Hello. Do you know somebody that's getting ready to graduate high school? Or maybe you're the individual that just graduated high school? And the question that you have is, what do I do now? Where do I go from here? Where do I begin? Do I go to college? Do I apply for jobs? Well, my name is Quentin Morris. I'm a technical sergeant with the United States Air Force, and I'm a 15-year vet. Today I'm going to present you an opportunity that might lead you to somewhere that could give you some success and also some answers in that. First, I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself, not too much because I could talk about my career all day. But then I'm also going to give you some benefits and let you know about what the Armed Forces has to offer you. A little bit about myself. I joined the United States Air Force shortly after 9/11, and the reason I did is because I felt like our country needed me to serve. It was my calling. It was my chance to serve my country and do something with my life. I worked at a prison. I wasn't making a lot of money. I had 2 kids. I was married, and I saw that it was an opportunity for me to do something great for my country. Didn't realize it was also going to spearhead a great career for myself. I figured I'd do 4 years and maybe 6 years and go on with my law enforcement career. Well, over the past 15 years, I've made it up to, again, technical sergeant, which is E6, and you can look up this information as well on military.com so you can understand how some of this works. And I'm not going to necessarily tell you about the Air Force. I'm actually going to tell you about the Armed Forces, because each branch has its own benefits, own career fields, and its own advantages, and we all serve a different purpose. But most of all, we unite when it comes to service, because we all can't work without one another. Now that I've told you a little about myself, why I joined and what I've done, I'm gonna give you some information that might help you out in making the decision to join the Armed Forces. So you gotta ask, what's in it for me? Why would I join the United States military? Well, coming straight out of high school, a lot of individuals these days, a lot of kids these days, they go out and they get a job, and they get job after job after job. They don't go to college, and they don't really have a career. They might work in an assembly line, doing the same thing every day. It's not really that great. It's not that fun. They don't enjoy their careers. They don't enjoy their jobs. And with the United States military, you have the opportunity to apply for a great job, something that you may love. And then if down the road it's not for you, you can also cross train into another job. There's a plethora of information. There's a plethora of career opportunities for you. The main reason that a lot of people may join their armed forces is, one, college benefits. I mean, where else can you go to work and then they'll send you to college? I mean, I know that before I joined the armed forces, I couldn't go to college. If I went to college, I had to get student loans and I had to pay for it. We have the Montgomery GI Bill, and the benefits that they cover is, like, for instance, I'm giving you this briefing, and the military is actually paying for me to give you this briefing. Then there's other types of benefits. There's medical benefits. Military members don't have to pay for their medical. They do have to pay co-pays for their family and whatever, but it's not very high. So you don't see that big slash of medical chunk that comes out of your paycheck like you would if you were working at some factory plant down the street. So you get great medical benefits, you get great college benefits, and then you also have a great retirement benefits. If you joined at 18 years old, you have the possibility of retiring at 38. You retire at 38, and then next thing you know, you're starting another career. You're young enough to where you can start another career, and you don't have to worry about, am I going to have to work here until I'm 65? There's, on top of that, if you come in straight out of high school, you're gonna live, on base. You're gonna live in dorms. You're gonna have the opportunity to live in kind of like that college life atmosphere where you're living in dorms, and on your time off, you're hanging out with the people that you work with, and also people that you don't work with, because everybody at entry level lives in these dorms, and you get to meet a lot of people. Here's another possibility. Where else can you get a job where you get to travel all over the world? For instance, just to give you an example, I was in flight status for 3.5 years, and I flew to 72 countries. And I got paid for it. I got to see many wonders of the world. For instance, I saw the pyramids, I saw the Great Wall of China, I saw Petra, I saw the big Jesus statue in Rio. Sorry, I don't know the name of it. So you get the opportunity to travel. Also, one of the things that's great with the military is training. The military trains their people. They're constantly sending people to train. You're actually in upgrade training pretty much your whole career. You have levels of upgrade training that you have to do, where you don't even necessarily step foot in too many classrooms, but you're getting college benefits and college credits for those classes. So when you do your prereqs like math, English, and all those classes, you actually can walk away with an associate's degree and never even have attended a college. So those are some of the great benefits that I've told you about. I've also told you about why I joined the military. Well, now I want to talk to you about why haven't you joined the military? Okay? Is it because you're scared? Probably. You're probably scared of, am I going to have to deploy? And there's a possibility. Yeah, you could deploy. You could be called to serve your country. But let me ask you this. Think this through real quick. If you're working down quick shop down the street or Dylan's bagging groceries, do you get recognized for that? You might hear, thank you. Hey, you did a good job today. But do you ever stand up in front of a whole group of individuals, standing at attention why one man stands there and presents you an award because you did your job and you did it outstanding? The military recognizes good people and good individuals and good deeds. If you work hard, you will be successful. The military is really great about that. They also want to develop leaders. Join the military, they're going to develop you into a leader. Regardless if you're ready or not, they're going to help you. They're going to sculpt you into that individual to where when the time comes that you're a supervisor or a superintendent, or just in a moment where you need to make a moment's notice decision, they're going to make sure you're ready for it. So again, why haven't you joined? The benefits alone is outstanding. There's not a job out there that you can get the benefits that the military offers. An early retirement, GI Bill, medical, dental, mentorship, leadership. So I challenge you, think about it. Or if you're this individual listening to this and you know somebody that it would benefit, go tell them. Tell them that they can go on military.com and find almost all the information they need. Go tell them that they can go on ASVABbootcamp.com and see what it takes to be in what armed forces based on their military, their ASVAB scores. Go on the websites that I present to you so you can look at all the benefits, because I know I didn't hit them all. There's a ton of benefits out there, and there's a ton of resources. So again, in conclusion, this is my challenge for you to go look into the military and see why you haven't joined and see if it's the best thing for you. I guarantee at the end of the day, you would thank me. Thank you very much and have a good day.